Hello and welcome students once again to your maths classes of grade 4th. As you all know, we are moving towards our chapter 2 of maths course book, and the chapter 2 is about the topic addition. So already part 1 and part 2 videos I have uploaded, and this time we are going to do the topic addition part 3rd. The subtopic is finding missing digits. Okay, in our previous topic we have already seen what is the role, what are some rules and facts about addition. Okay, how we write the addends and take out the sum, this we have studied, and some addition facts also, that what were the addition facts, that when we add 0 to a number, the sum of the number itself, the sum is the number itself. For example, 0 plus 5103 will give 5103 as sum. And if we add 1 to any given number, we will get the successor of that number. And if we subtract 1 from the given number, we will get the predecessor of that number. Third was, we can add the addends in any order and the sum remains the same. With these two examples, as you can see over here, these addends, they can be written any of the order. Either you can write this addend and then add this addend to this one, or you can write this addend, this addend and you can then add this addend to this. There is no difference in the sum. In both the cases, the result is the same. Next was, when we add 10 to a number, the digit at the tens place, it increases by 1, as we have seen with this example. When we are adding 10 to any number, the digit at the tens place, it increases by 1. Similarly, when we add 100 to any given number, the digit at the hundreds place increases by 1. And when we add 1000 to any given number, then the digit at the thousands place, it increases by 1. So these things we have already seen in the first part of the video, and then in the second part we have done addition of 4-digit numbers and the addition of 5 and 6-digit numbers. Okay, in one it was without regrouping and it was with regrouping, in which there was carry over sums. Okay, carry over steps were there. So this was an example of 6-digit addition. Okay, it was without regrouping, in which there was no carryover, simple sum was there. And this example, it consisted of carrying over steps. Okay, there were regrouping or carryover steps. So few things I have explained to you. Now, today's topic is about finding the missing digits. Okay, that is our topic, finding the missing digits. We will come to this example later on. First, let's start it with a word problem. Yes, there was, I also have told you about the word problems in maths, that when there is problem, there is question given in the statement form, like here in this example you can see that Rehana donates this much marble to her friend for distribution, still she is left with this much marbles. Then how many marbles were there altogether? Then you have to understand the meaning of each and every words. You have to derive the meaning of the question in this statement type of questions. Then only you will be able to know that yes, what is exactly to be calculated, what is exactly to be find out in such type of questions. As in this question I had explained you that Rihanna was having this much number of marbles. No, sorry, she has donated this much number of marbles to her friend for distribution further, but still she was having this much number of marbles. Now we have to find out how many marbles were there altogether. Total number of marbles we have to find out with Rehana. So both this number of marbles was with Rehana only. So how we will get the total number of marbles? By adding these two addends. Okay, so by adding these two addends we got this number. Okay, so similarly these were there, and we have seen how we are going to do the addition of 3 addends. If 3 addends are given, even if 4 addends will be given, then also the step will be same. First we have to start adding from the ones group, and then we have to move towards the left. So this much things we have already discussed. I have already told you in details in my previous videos. So I would like you to follow the videos properly and sequentially. Okay, then only you will be able to understand properly. Now, today, as our topic is finding missing digits. So let's see how we are going to start it. As you can see over here, again there is a statement written over here which I am going to read. Listen carefully. Okay. Surya is adding up the number of marbles he bought each day. What it is saying that Surya is the name of a boy who is adding up, summing up the number of marbles he had bought each day. He has purchased each day some number of marbles, okay, which he is collecting, which he is totaling. So how many marbles did he buy on Tuesday? Okay, I think the question is about 7 days of a week, that is from Monday to Sunday. Okay, so each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So each day, Surya has bought some number of marbles, okay, for himself. But we have to find out what was the number of marbles which he purchased on Tuesday. That's what the question is asking. That how many marbles did he buy on Tuesday? The question is only asking us to find out, to calculate, to tell that how many marbles did he buy on Tuesday. So let's see how to proceed. What the question is not complete yet. In A part, Sunday, he has purchased how many marbles? As you can see over here, 3. Okay. Then on Monday, he has purchased 4 marbles. On Tuesday, there is a question mark because we have to find out that how many marbles did he purchase on Tuesday. Okay, no problem. Then let's see, on Wednesday, again he has purchased 3. Okay. On Thursday, 3. On Friday, 2. And on Saturday, 4. So the total number of marbles Surya bought. Now we can find out the total number of marbles of all these days except Tuesday, because except Tuesday, rest of the number of marbles which he purchased on other days of the weeks, it is given to us. It is given to us now. So now we know how to do addition, how to find out the total sum. So we can find out the total number of marbles which he purchased on other days except Tuesday. So let's do it. On Sunday, 3. On Monday, 4. So 3 plus 4, 7. Here it is nothing. Leave it. Now 7 plus 3, 10. Okay. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 2, 15. 15 plus 4, 19. So in total, he has bought 19 marbles. Now it is also the part of the question that the total number of marbles Surya bought, it is 21. So all in all, the question is saying that in all the 7 days, that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including all these days, he has purchased total number of marbles 21. But what we are seeing that the question is asking us to find out the number of marbles which he purchased on Tuesday. So about Tuesday, we didn't know that how many marbles he has purchased. But except Tuesday, rest of the days marbles, if we are counting, it is coming out 19. So can we find out that how many marbles he has purchased on Tuesday? Yes, it is very simple. If from this total number of marbles, we will subtract this number of marbles, then whatever will be the result, that will be the number of marbles purchased on Tuesday. So that's the thing it is done over here. The number of marbles he bought on different days except Tuesday. Except Tuesday means the Tuesday is not being counted over here because it itself is the question. In question itself it is asking now that find out how many marbles Surya had bought on Tuesday. So except Tuesday, leaving out the Tuesday, rest days marble numbers we can add up. We can find out the total sum. So that's what is done over here. That's what I have also done over here. That the number of marbles he bought on different days except Tuesday. So 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4. It will give us a total of 19. Now in the question it is given that he had bought total number of marbles on these 7 days. It was 21. The total marbles which he had bought, it was 21. So out of 21, These 19 marbles he had purchased on different days except Tuesday. Out of 21, this 19, out of 21, this 19 number of marbles, he had purchased on different days of the week except Tuesday. And now we can find out from these two things, from these two clues, that what is the number of marbles he had bought, Surya had bought on Tuesday. So always you know this fact also, that a smaller number is being subtracted from the bigger number. So 21 is larger number, bigger number than 19. So 21 minus 19 will give us 2. So the missing digit, the missing number of marble which Surya had bought, that was 2. Okay. So that was 2. Now let us calculate whether the sum is coming 21 or not. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 2, 16, 17. 17 plus 4, 21. Yes, we have got it right. Now it's matching. That the total number of marbles Surya bought, it is given in the question statement, it is 21. And after calculating, after summing up, after adding these individual number of marbles on every days of the week which Surya had bought, our result, our sum is also coming 21. So that means we have calculated it correct. Our answer is right. And the missing digit we have got, it is 2. Okay. So did you get it? How we are going to calculate the missing digit? Whatever is being given to you, whatever clues are given to you, from that only you have to take out, you have to find out the missing one. Okay. It is just a kind of mind game. As much you will think, you will apply your brain, you will apply your mind, that much quickly answer you can get over here. That much quick calculation and the things will be clearer to you. Okay. So now let's see one more example. As you can see over here. Okay. Finding missing digits. Example 1. Find the missing digits. Okay. So now this is your question based on addition. These two are addends, and somewhere you can see, not this one, this is ones. This is ones place. Okay. This is not the missing digit place. So as you can see in the upper addend, all the digits are filled, 6425. But in the lower addend, there you can see some circles which are blank. So here you have to fill the missing digits, missing numbers you have to find out, you have to calculate. That I will tell you how we are going to do. And some of the circles, missing place digits, you can see in the sum also. As you know, these two are called addends and this is called sum. This is known as sum and these two are addends. So now how we are going to do, there are certain steps which we have to follow. So what is the first step of the solution is saying? It is saying add the ones. Yes, this rule will remain applicable here also, that we have to start addition, we have to start adding up the digits from the ones place, from the ones group. Okay, so let's start adding. As you can see in the ones place, what are the digits? These digits are complete. Okay, so 5 plus 9 will give us 14. 5 plus 9 will give us 14. But what I have told you, we will not write 14 complete over here, we will write 4 over here, and 1 will get carried over here in the tens place. 1 will get carried over here. Okay, now it's a problem that the sum is given, tens place is given, carried over digit is known, but this we do not know. This we have to find out, that what digit, which digit will come over here so that this will be our sum. Yes, from these two clues, from these two digits, and with this one you have to think and you have to find out the missing digits over here. So listen very carefully, understand it properly. 5 plus 9 has given us 14. 4 written over here, 1 get carried over here. This we have already learnt. Now, here it is 5. Okay, no problem. Here it is 2. What we do, this carryover get added to this number, to this both. this and this we add, and we add this one. So here we didn't know this, so no issue. We know this. Here it is 1 carried over, and here it is 2. So 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus 1, what it will give us? 3. When we add 2 to 1, the result is 2 plus 1 is 3. Now think. As we have seen over here, total number of marbles we were knowing. Total number of marbles for all the 7 days, including Tuesday, we were knowing that it is 21. And the total number of marbles of rest of the days except Tuesday also we were knowing that it is 19. Then how we find out the number of marbles of Tuesday? What we have done? Yes, tell me. Yes, we have subtracted this 19 from this 21 because these two are known to us. These two digits are known to us. So from these two clues, we have find out this missing digit. Yes, the same formula, the same step we are going to apply over here. The same thing will be applied over here also. That we know the total sum. We know this one. So only we have to calculate this missing digit. So yes, 2 plus 1, 3. And 5 minus 3, what will come? 2. 5 minus 3 will give us 2. And in other way also you can think that what we will add in 3, that the result will be 5. What we will add in 3, that the result will be 5, because we have to match with the result. We have to match with the sum over here. So if we will add 2 to this 3, then 3 plus 2 will give us 5. Okay, so we have to match up with the result, match up with the sum, match up with the digits, with the clues which is being given to us. And with these given clues only, we have to find out the missing digits also. So that's what written over here. 2. 9 plus 5, 14. 4 written over here. 1 get carried over here. Then 2 plus 1 has given us 3. So this is 3. This is the missing digit which we have to find out, and this is the total sum. So if we will subtract this 3 from this total sum of this place value, then we will get the missing digit. So that's what it is written over here. Okay, understood? Okay, now let's move on to the 100 place. Oh, it is very simple. 4 plus 1. Simply we have to find out what will come here. What will be the missing digit. So it is very easy. There is no carryover, nothing step. It's just 4 plus 1. So 5 written over here. So 2 missing digits we have find out. Now come to the 1000 place. Now once again there is a missing digit we have to find out. Again there is the total sum of this place value is given to us, that it is 8. And 1 digit is given to us. Now with these two numbers, with the help of this and this, we have to find out this missing digit, that what will come over here. So again there are two thought processes which you can apply. So listen, in the first step, what you have to do? Again that marble theory, that we know the total number of marbles of each day, of all the 7 days of the week. And we know the total number of marbles of the 6 days of the week except Tuesday. Then to find out the number of marbles of Tuesday, what we have done? We have subtracted this sum 19 from 21. So 21 minus 19, we got 2. So 2 was the number of marbles which Surya bought on Tuesday. So missing digit was 2. So the same theory here. The total sum is 8 and half of the sum is 6. So what will come over here? So if we subtract 6 from 8, then what is the result? 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So 2 is filled over here. Or what was the second thought process? What will be added to 6 so that the result can be 8? What will be added to 6 so that the result will be 8? So you count 6 plus 2, 7 and 8. If we will add 2 to 6, then the result will be 8. The same thought process we can apply over here also, that the total number of marbles is 21 and the number of marbles which we have calculated for rest of the 6 days except Tuesday was 19. So what we will add in 19 so that it will match up with 21? What we are going to add to 19 so that it will match up, it will be equal to 21. So if we add 2, 19 plus 2. So if we add 2 to 19, then the result is 21. So in both the cases, the result is same. So that's why I have told you that you can apply both the thought processes. Either you can subtract the given digit from the total sum, that way also you can find the missing digit, or you can think of the second thing, that what digit, which number you are going to add to this given digit, what number you are going to add to this given digit so that it will match up with the resulting sum. So if we are going to add 2, if we are going to add 2 to the 6, then it will give us the result 8. So that's 2 is written over here, and that's the whole thing is written in these steps, okay, which I have explained to you. That in step 1 it is written add the ones, that is 5 plus 9, 14. Then you have to regroup 14 ones as 1 10 and 4 tens. Then in step 3 add the tens, 2 plus 1, 1 is the carryover, so 2 plus 1 is 3. Then write 2 in the circle to make 5, because 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So missing digit is 2. Then step 5, add the hundreds. Now we have completed the tens group, so we have to move to the hundreds group. So add the hundreds, that will give us 4 plus 1, 5. It was simple one. So we have find out the missing digit, 4 plus 1, 5. And in the last, add the thousands. Write 2 in the blank circle to make 8. As I have told you, what we will add in 6, what digit, which number we will add in 6 so that the result will be 8. So we are going to add 2. Okay. Or you can do one more thing, that if it is the total sum, 8 is the total sum and 6 is given to you. So to find out this number, you can subtract 6 from 8. Then also the result will be the same. So this was all about the missing digits. It is a very interesting question, very interesting part of addition. Okay, you will find so much interest in solving these kind of problems. So let me see whether there are some more examples or not. Yes, there is one more example which you can see over here, that fill in the missing digits. Okay, as you can see, ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh. Okay, two addend groups are there. One is this one is this one, and one is this one. Okay, so how we are going to do it? It's being solved for you. So I will just explain you how it has been done. It was the missing place. So 5 plus 3, simply we have to fill 8 over here. We do not have to think much over. It was simple because both the addends at the ones place we are seeing over here. So it was very simple. You have to just add 5 to 3. So 5 plus 3 given 8. One missing digit find out. Now in this there was a blank. As you can see over here, there is a blank. 5 plus 3. So 8 filled over here. Now there is a blank and it is 3 and the sum is also 3. Oh, missing digit we have to fill, and this addend is given and the sum is also 3. So what we should add to this 3? What number, which digit we should add to this 3 so that the result become 3? So do you remember, if 0 is added to any number, if 0 is added to any number, then the result is the number itself. That's why I have told you some addition facts at the beginning of this chapter. So you have to keep these addition facts while doing the problems, while doing the questions. You have to keep in your mind the addition facts, because these facts will be applicable. We have to use these facts, these steps, these formulas, these rules while solving the problems, while doing the questions. Okay, and we can apply our second method also, that the sum is 3 and one of the addends we know. So 3 minus 3, 0. So that way also the answer is coming. Okay, move on to the hundreds place now. Here it is given 4, here it is given 3. Oh, now what is to be done? What we will add in 4? what we will add in 4 so that the result become 3. So here I think carryover step will come. Okay, carryover step will come because you have to bring 3 over here. So if we are going to add 9 to 4. Yes, if we will add 9, then you can see 9 plus 4 is 13. So 3 is written over here. 3 is written over here. Here we cannot subtract because the resulting sum is smaller, and this the resulting sum is smaller, and this number is bigger. So we cannot subtract. 4 from 3. So we have to apply that rule only, that what is being added to this 4 so that we get 3 over here. So if we are going to add 9 to this 4, then the result is 13. 3 written over here, and this 1 will get carried over here. This 1 will get carried over here. Now you are thinking that 9 plus 1, 10. So here should be 10. No, it's not like that. This is carried over. You have to find out the missing digit over here. So we will add 9 plus 1, 10. Then but 10, but here we have to bring 2. Here we have to bring 2. So what should be added in 10 so that we will get the result 2? So nothing could be added in 10 and we can get only 2. But if we will add 2, then the result will be 12. So this 2 is being written over here, and this 1 again get carried over here. Okay. So the missing digit was 2. Now you see 9 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. So 2 come over here and 1 get carried over here. Now again 9 plus 1, 10. But we have to make it 3. So 9 plus 1, 10. What we will add in 10 so that it will become 3? So if we are going to add 3, then we can get 13. So this 3 written over here and 1 get carried over here. So now here it is nothing, 0. Here also we have to calculate what is. So 7 plus 1, simply it will become 8. And here the missing digit was 3. 9 plus 3, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. So 3 came over here, 1 get carried over here, and 7 plus 1, 8. So the same thing is being given over here. Okay, in the same way, carrying over. Do the carrying over mentally. Start from the right. Yes, sometimes you need to do carry over mentally also. Okay, you have to do. So when you will do practice of these kind of sums, then you will be able to do these carryover sums in your mind also. But it will need a little bit of practice from your side. So 5 plus 3, 8. What we will add in 3 so that the result is 3 only. So 3 plus 0, it will give us 3. Now coming over here, this was the missing number. So what we are going to add in 4 so that at the unit place or the digit or the result will become 3. So 4 plus 9, 13. So 3 written over here, 1 get carried over here. Now it was the missing place. So 9 plus 1, 10. What we will add to 10, that we can get 2 over here. So if we will add 2, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. So 2 come over here, 1 get carried over here. Okay. Now it was again the missing digit which we have to find out. But this is known. So 9 plus 1, 10. Now what we will add in 10 so that we can get 3 over here. So 3. Because 10 plus 3, 13. So 3 written over here and 1 get carried over here. Now simply add this carried over to this digit and this will be the missing number. So 7 plus 1, 8. Okay. So this was all about your missing digit. It's just about practice. In the beginning, you will feel some difficulty, but you just have patience and try to think. Okay. Try to apply the logics and the methods which I have told you. Okay. Just follow the steps properly and sequentially. This problem of maths will be solved by you very easily and you will also find interest in it. Okay. So I think this exercise I am giving you as homework. Just try to solve these problems. Okay, these are simple addition sums. Some must be with regrouping and some must be without regrouping. As soon as we will finish this chapter, complete chapter, then I will send the PDF of this chapter. I have already uploaded the PDF of the chapter 1 in your snap work, which I think you must have gone through, and I am also posting the your worksheets and whatever book exercises is being given in your maths course book in your PDF in a snap work. So please solve these problems chapter wise, step wise. Okay, do your work neatly and cleanly, and just that's all for today. Write the missing, okay, one missing number question is also there, so this is also your homework. Okay, try solving these questions. So I'm holding this portion of the video for a few more seconds so that you could have a better understanding, or you could better see the questions. Later on also on the PDF I will upload these book exercises, this chapter, so then also you can do, and right now also you can attempt this, you can start doing it. Okay, okay, that's all for today, today's class. That was about finding missing digits. Thank you for the class.